Welcome to my channel, Intuitive Reads with Jen. My name is Jennifer. I am doing free readings, yes or no based. Please make sure that you like the video, especially if you're going to want a free reading. Also, share this out if you feel called. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification to all. As you guys may have seen by my community post, and it is now in the description, everyone will be offered one free question, okay? Of course, mods and members can still post their one question at any time during the live, okay? So yes, I'm going to get started with the collective reading. Goal is 4.1K subs. Welcome to Shirley. Hello, Margaret. Hope everyone's doing well. So instead of it being 1 hour, it will be 2 hour live feeds now. I did start a little late on this live, so probably won't be a full 2 hours, maybe like an hour and 30. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Definitely like the video. Again, thank you all for your support. And let's go ahead. And also, if you want a free reading, type for your ad. Don't just post your question, because that's not going to get you on the list. All right? All right, so let's do it. Again, this is going to be a collective reading for those watching live on the replay. What do we need to know right now for the collective, for those watching live or on the replay? For the collective, what do we need to know right now for those watching live or on the replay? All right, so we have the Six of Swords energy. All right, so the Six of Swords talks about progress, movement forward, okay, peace, calm, getting away from negative energy. All right, it's air sign and energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And if I'm doing like a yes or no question, it will be a yes. All right. So, Margaret, you're the first up that I see. Go ahead and post your question. Hi, Chelsea. Welcome in. You'll be after Margaret. And you said have insight into how the person feels for this current feelings. Okay, so let's do their current feelings. Their actions would be like a separate question. Okay, so their feelings for you this week. All right, for Shirley. This is going to be for Shirley. Thank you for liking the video. What are their feelings for Shirley this week? What are their feelings for Shirley this week? And it is yes or no based unless you're a moderator or a member, okay, you guys? All right. For Shirley, their person's current feelings. So we have the Four of Swords. So this person does not want conflict with you. If anything, they're wanting to put any conflict to the side here. But I do feel like there's something they're not speaking on as well, okay? They could feel like things are a little bit delayed, because the Four of Swords can be delays too. Hi, Pink, welcome. I'll get you added. Okay, next time just comment for your ad. Okay, the next comment I see where it's just a question, you're not getting added to the list, okay? Okay, clarifying the Four of Swords is the Ten of Wands. All right, so the Ten of Wands talks about burdens, exhausted. So they may feel like they do a lot and nothing's paying off for them right now, including this connection with you. And they just may feel like they shouldn't have to do so much, and they could be right. Okay? But there is something that they're not telling you with the Seven of Swords. So I don't know what that is. His Seven of Swords energy is lies, betrayal. And this could be something that's going on around them. Okay? Hello, TT. Welcome in. That's for Shirley. It'll be after Pink. All right, going back up for Margaret. Will you and Paul have twins next year? All right. Will Paul and Margaret, twins in the energy with my candle. All right, so will Paul, and you guys are welcome to send a gift to get a couple extra cards, and then I also accept Super Chat, PayPal, and Cash App, and everything's pinned. All right, so back to Margaret's question regarding Paul. Okay, from Margaret. Margaret would like to know, I went up too far. Will Paul and Margaret have twins next year? From Margaret regarding Paul. And at 25 likes, I will do a 2 free questioning giveaway. All right, so Margaret regarding Paul having twins together next year. I see that's possible. I think these are the twins right here. And I say that because they look like twins. They both have blonde hair. 6 of Cups is a yes. I feel like maybe you guys had kids in a past life. But 4 of Cups, make sure that this is something that you guys talk about and you're clear on. That way, it's like the focus won't just be on the kids when the time comes, and you guys don't get bored of each other or the spark is lost. Okay, that's my advice, Margaret. Okay, but I am getting a yes. Thank you for tuning in. All right, Chelsea, go ahead and post, please. You said, yeah, there could be information that he's not telling you that could be going on around him, or it's like a negative way of thinking that's not serving him, but it's actually deceiving him. So yeah. All right, so it's Chelsea here. And again, I do not do any re-ads. That's also in the description. So if I call your name and you're not here, I do not do any re-ads. All right. So last call for Chelsea, 10 seconds. Pink, you may go ahead and post. Call come in. All right, Chelsea's still here. All right. Yeah, I had a call come in. Hopefully it's better now. Okay. All right, Chelsea, I see your question. Is your protection strong against any curses? So if you want to change your question, you may do that. I don't answer any questions around curses, black magic, over any other tarot readers. Question, none of that. So if you have another question, you may post, okay? And Pink, you may post at any time as well. Samantha, please comment for your ad if you're wanting to be added to the free list. Welcome in, Shania. How are you? The Z, the Virgo. I can't pronounce the name. Zane, the Virgo, Love and Nadira, the Sag, for pink. Okay, let me see what we get here. All right, so for pink, regarding the Zane, the Virgo, Love Nadira, the Sag, for pink. Yes or no? For pink, regarding Zane, the Virgo, Love Nadira, the Sag. I'm going to say yes with the Page of Cups, but it's not like in love with the page. It's kind of like there's feelings there, okay? And I do feel like with the bottom of the deck being the Knight of Swords, they made, because the page of Cups could be like an apology or just being more generous and loving and caring and kind towards the other person, okay? But definitely, I see one or both of them communicating, okay, more or soon. All right, that's for pink. Thank you for tuning in. Good morning, Shania. All right, so thank you. So yeah, everyone now gets one question. So anything other than one question now is donation based, and that's for everyone, mods, members, and the subscribers, okay? I will be doing like pop-up live feeds for the members, of course. I don't know if Chelsea ever reposted. Okay, you said, is the wheel turning in your favor? Okay, thank you for reposting, Chelsea. Let's see. That's a good question. I like the way you worded it. All right, so for Chelsea, is the wheel turning in Chelsea's favor? Is the wheel turning in Chelsea's favor? I will be timestamping the collective reading as well for those of you who might have joined in late. That way you don't have to like scroll and try to figure out where it's at. For Chelsea, is the wheel turning in Chelsea's favor? Yes, it is. Nine of Pentacles. And with the Nine of Pentacles, you don't need to worry about where you're going to get your stability from, whether that's emotionally, physically, financially. You're always going to be provided for with this Nine of Pentacles, okay? So yes, and then we got the King of Pentacles. So yeah, finances are looking good, and then this could be also someone that's supportive or wants to help you, okay, with the King of Pentacles energy. All right, so that is for Chelsea. I am getting a yes. Welcome in, Lady A. All right, Shania, thank you for the gift. TT, are you still here? So for Shania's first question, then you have another question because of your gift as well. Welcome in, Marijana. Dallas, of course, so Marijana. Dallas. You guys don't have to post your question yet until you're called, okay? Because you're just going to have to most likely repost. All right, so right now I'm on a member's question with Shania. Why is R trying to make an argument about Roger. Okay, let's see. All right, for Shania. Why is R trying to make an argument to Shania this morning about Roger? What's going on with R for Shania? What does Shania need to know regarding the situation? And thank you for your gift. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. I think they're a little bit impatient with something. I don't know if it's with Roger, with you. There's something in their life where they're impatient and they're starting arguments and just not in the right energy right now, basically. Because they want some sort of change to take place, and it's not happening, is what I'm getting. Okay. And the advice here with the Hermit is if they're going to be in this energy, then they should just not be around people. Because I feel like they're trying to still figure out who they are in life and what's their mission and purpose. And that alone aggravates them too, because things may be coming up for them. And then we have also the Two of Wands for R. So I think there's a little bit of frustration there when it comes to their future goals. That can maybe be why they're in this energy, because there's some delays, or they're tired of being patient or waiting when it comes to something that they want to do or take action on regarding their future plans. Okay. That is what I'm getting for you, Shania. Let me know your second question anytime you're ready. All right, in the meantime, TT, go ahead and post. Welcome in, Jacqueline. Will you purchase a vehicle the next few months? And thank you for your like. All right, so TT. TT purchase a vehicle in the next few months. TT purchase a vehicle in the next few months. Yes or no for TT? TT purchase a vehicle in the next 2 months for TT. Good morning. Yes, 3 of Cups, a reason to celebrate. It's a good day, it's a happy day. Okay, TT, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So as long as you are emotionally feeling good, and when you're manifesting this car, you're in a good energy, then I feel like it's gonna happen for you. All right, I'm gonna say yes. Congratulations. All right, Lisa, I'll get you at it. Yes, claim it, be it, achieve it, all of that. All right. Now I saw another member post, Lady A. General for the next 2 weeks. All right. All right. General for the next 2 weeks for Lady A. General for the next 2 weeks for Lady A. What does Lady A need to know for her general for the next 2 weeks? Thank you, Shirley. Well, Ace of Cups. You're going to really start to love life, or this is a relationship coming in this year where you're going to be absolutely head over heels in love, or the person is going to feel that way towards you. Okay. But I don't really feel like it's regarding a relationship, honestly, lady. I feel like this is you having a new love for life because you're about to be receiving something. And it's like, with this, it like gives you more self-love. You're able to help others, and for that, more people are going to start loving you in return. So you'll be feeling the love, you'll be receiving the love, and I love the love for you. Okay. And then bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands, which talks about burdens being released. Um, and then we have Temperance, which is balance. I love the rainbow because the rainbow talks about happiness and joy and blessings. Thank you for the gift, Jacqueline. All right. So it looks very positive for you. All right. For the next 2 weeks. Keep me updated, Lady A. All right. Next on the free is Marjana. Did you send another gift, Shania? Or am I going crazy? You did. Okay. Yeah. And then we got Jacqueline. And Shania sent another gift. Okay, so that's 3. Okay. Since you guys did send the gift, Shania and Jacqueline, you guys can post it anytime, okay? Was there another member moderator that posted that I missed? Because you guys get priority. Okay, yeah, so it was Shania. Did the lady you gave money to a few days ago really? See, that's the thing. Like, you can't worry about what somebody, they could say whatever they want to do. But once you agree and once you give them that money, you just got to let it go. Because more than likely, maybe they did, and then maybe they didn't. But once it's in their hands, they could likely just do anything. Because they got the money, they got what they needed. So, let's see, Shania. Okay. But that's me questioning, that's like how I would be too. But let's see, for Shania, yes or no regarding the lady that Shania gave money to because she's so giving and kind and loves to help. Okay. I mean, when you can. So, for Shania, I feel like they did use it for gas. And I feel like you're going to get blessed with the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you gave that woman money, and it's going to be returned to you if it hasn't already. So within the next 10 days, you're going to get that back or more. Okay. But, yeah, I feel like they did the right thing. And it was put to good use. I do feel like that. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. So maybe they got some gas and they tried to make some more money off of it. Or they went to work. But 3 of Pentacles talks about your hard work, your dedication, your focus paying off in a big way. Okay, and then with the Page of Cups, you're already seen as someone that's kind and caring and loving and generous. The Page of Cups is the energy of like a childlike energy. Okay, always willing to help. And you just got good things coming your way within the next 10 days, seriously. But there is, I don't know what it is that's coming your way, but there is something that you're going to have to take action on. Okay? That's what I get for you, Shania. All right, let's continue. All right. Jacqueline, let's do your question, and then Marijana, you'll be up next. All right, what good things are coming towards Jacqueline? What good things are coming towards Jacqueline? Yeah, they are high, right? It's crazy. What good things are coming towards Jacqueline? What does Jacqueline need to know? The end of March or beginning of April. So if it's the end of March, it'll be a major arcana. If it's the beginning of April, it'll be a minor arcana. For Jacqueline, what good things are coming? It's a minor arcana. So with the Five of Cups. So with the Five of Cups, I definitely feel like even though it's good, someone is going to be disappointed in you. And I don't know why they would feel this way. Or maybe they're like beating themselves up because of whatever good thing this is. And it's not happening to them. But I feel like someone's going to be in this energy once they realize or see the good things that's coming your way, basically. Okay? Because you do got something good coming in. Eight of Wands is coming in fast. Okay? The beginning of April is fast. All right? And I feel like with the Eight of Wands, it's very positive. The Eight of Wands is positive news, positive messages. Okay? So that's for Jacqueline. All right, we got Lisa. Welcome in, Ophelia, who sent 2 gifts. And then you have your free question. All right. And yes, you can. It is now more of an opportunity for you guys to be able to get a free reading, since I'm now not closing the free until like the hour 20-minute mark. Today I'm not closing it until the hour 20-minute mark. But other days I'm going to be closing it at around like the hour and 40-minute mark. But today's a shorter live because I started late this morning. And so the goal is to do a live in the morning, and if I could fit one in the afternoon, great, but a live at night as well. All right. Marijana, let's go back up to your question, and then Lisa, I will get to your question. There's always something going on around here, so will April bring good things? Will April bring good things for Marijana? 25 likes. I am doing 2 free questions. We're currently at 16 likes, as I can see, so we're really getting close. All right. Will April bring good things for Marijana? Will April bring good things for Marijana? We got the 9 of Swords. And then we also have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like, yes, April will bring some good things your way, Marijuana, but I also feel like there's this level of stress that you could be feeling in April that you're needing to release because it doesn't help anything. In fact, it stagnates things, okay? But I do feel, yes, the Ace of Wands talks about inspired action, creative projects, ideas, creativity in general, but starting something new that interests you as well. But it's good energy, so I'm going to say yes. All right. All right. You are welcome. All right, Lisa. Here from the M Company. The M Company. Okay. For Lisa. Well, Lisa here from the M Company. Well, Lisa. Oh my God. Hearts are flying out. And this is the Witch's Tarot that I'm using, in case any of you guys want to know. Well, Lisa here from the M Company. For Lisa, what does she need to know regarding this company? Will she hear from them? The World. So I feel like you will. Maybe get a call or social media or email here. But yes, I'm going to say yes. This is communication. And Knight of Wands. And this is also you taking some sort of action once you hear from them. All right, so I'm going to say yes for Lisa. And then you have your 2 gifts, questions that you can post anytime. Do your relatives include your aunt? Including your aunt, no, not to play towards you that way. Well, I mean, they should, but let's see. Let's see, for Shania. Shania's relatives now. Not to play towards Shania about art. Yeah, I feel like they know with the Justice card. That's saying that they know they'll get karma for playing. All right, 3 of Pentacles. But even though they know, doesn't mean that they're not going to try to intervene in some way. Because the 3 of Pentacles is planning, being strategic. Okay? And then we have the Page of Cups, which is childish energy. So your relatives may try it. They may, yeah, even though they know. And I feel like I got this energy last time where I was saying how, I don't know which relative, but someone wants to say something and they're going to say it. So that it just still getting that. All right, that's for Shania. All right. Jessica, what do you need to know about this week? And then Dallas, you can post because you're next on the free reads, okay? All right, what does Jessica need to know about this week for Jessica? What does Jessica need to know regarding this week? For Jessica. Oh, Lord. 7 of Swords. Well, we all know what the Seven of Swords is: deception, lies, someone trying to get away with something. They never do, though. And they're not going to get away with it. But with the Chariot, this is basically you still moving forward and no stagnation happening because of what someone else's bad intentions or what they're planning to do here. It's like it helps you in a way. So it's like anybody's evil, ill intentions, trying to lie, be deceptive, whatever it is, it's going to benefit you every time. So, yeah. Why? Because you're the star. Your light's so bright that they don't stand a chance. Okay? And that's for Jessica. Okay, let's continue. All right, Lisa, I see you posted. You said they better watch what they say. Hi, Nora, welcome. So, Lisa, I'll go back up to your question. I'm going to get to Dallas's question real quick. But I did get you added, Nora, okay? All right, so Dallas. Right now on the free reads, I have Philia and Nor. And Sun, I got you as well. You said you're tired. I'm tired of all of it. The Seven of Swords, the Devil, like, please. All right. Does he like Dallas? All right, let's find out, Dallas. Does he like Dallas? And then Lisa, you can post at any time. Does he like Dallas? Or Dallas? Does he like Dallas? What is it that Dallas needs to know most importantly regarding her question? Does he like Dallas? Yes, I feel like he does like you. He feels like you guys have a lot in common with the Two of Cups. And then with the Page of Pentacles, he could see how you're resourceful as well. Okay, so I'm going to say yes for you, Dallas. Okay. All right, Lisa, you can post. Thank you for tuning in, Dallas. Because I think you retracted. Because I think I did see a question from you, but I think you got retracted. Yes, if you send a gift or a donation, you guys can always request what you would like as well. All right, so angel answers for any guidance. And then the good things coming up for you in April. All right, gotcha. All right, Lisa. Any guidance for Lisa? Any guidance for Lisa? What is the guidance that Lisa needs to know right now? At this time, in this moment, what is the guidance? Thank you. That Lisa needs to know at this time. All right. We have it's up to you. So based off your choices and decisions is how things will play out for you. So basically you really are the creator of your reality right now. And I will keep your thoughts positive, okay? and try to make the best out of a situation, even if it seems not beneficial to you. Okay. Something's going to take place in the near future. Then we have a peaceful resolution. So if there's been some sort of problem, going to get resolved. Okay. And there is a need to compromise, or will be a need to compromise regarding a situation or with a person. All right. That is your angel guidance. Now let's do the good things coming towards you in April. Coming up for you. Okay. For Lisa. What does Lisa need to know regarding the good things coming up for her? What does Lisa need to know regarding the good things coming up for Lisa right now? Well, Queen of Pentacles. You're always going to be provided for. I feel like it's not going to be very beneficial to you. Thank you, Jacqueline, for your gift. Not going to be very beneficial for you to stress about anything. For one, you don't have any reason to stress, because anything you feel like you're going through is temporary. And like, if you think back to everything that you've been through, there was always the solution, or you always got yourself out of it, right? Okay, good. So staying in that energy, staying grounded. Okay. And then we also have the Emperor. So if nobody else is going to do it, you do it. Because only you can do it the best, right? With the Emperor, that talks about getting things done. No more delays, no more procrastinating, no more waiting on anyone else to do it for you. You be the boss. You do the thing, okay? And King of Cups. It's very much masculine energy, okay? But it's basically like your feminine energy is here, but it's more masculine energy here than anything, which means like you have no problem with doing what you need to do. I think it's the way that you go about it. Some people can see you coming off with this King of Cups energy is kind of rude. So it's like you may not even mean to come off like that, because your natural energy, who you are naturally, is someone that knows how to control their emotions and a good listener. But that's like what it's coming up as. Okay, and bottom of the deck is the Magician. So it's crazy, because whenever the Emperor comes out, the Magician usually does, which talks about creating your reality. Manifesting using your positive thoughts, not letting people or situations get a reaction out of you, because that all can affect your intentions when it comes to your manifestations. All right, that is what I get for you, Lisa. Thank you for your gift. Welcome in, Melissa. Thank you for your super chat. Now, the thing about super chat is when you send a super chat, it does need to be $12 unless you send a gift. But I will just pull you a couple of cards, because maybe you didn't know. Okay. And then Philia, you're welcome to post. You're very welcome, Lisa. So Philia or Jacqueline, you both can post. I've been kind of right about your situation. You said your weekend was blah. I feel like I got a lot done this weekend. Because instead of putting the focus on something outside of myself, which I was really about to do that, I did it. And it turned out to be amazing. So I'm putting more of the focus on me, and it feels good. And I don't feel selfish for doing it. But yeah. Alright, you want to know, Melissa wants to know what's coming for her in the next 48 hours. Okay. Eric, take action towards you. Is Jacqueline still here? Or did I answer a question? I can't remember. Hi, Randy. Oh, thank you, Randy. I don't even think I've seen you in here before, but I appreciate your comment. I don't think I've seen you in here before. But anyways, let's do Melissa's question first. And then Jacqueline, your question will be up next. And then Felia. What's coming from Melissa in the next 48 hours? For Melissa, and at 25 likes, again, I am doing 2 free questions giveaway. All right, what's coming up the next 48 hours for Melissa? What's Melissa need to know? What does Melissa need to know right now for the next 48 hours for Melissa? Ooh, 4 of Wands. That's alignment. So if you have been feeling out of alignment, you get back into alignment. Okay. But the 4 of Wands is happiness, joy, and stability. Okay. Home life improving. Maybe you might even get invited to some sort of celebration. Okay. But even though, like, this energy is coming in of you being in alignment, be aware that there is going to be a situation where someone wants to get you out of alignment and they want you to get mad. Okay? Because the 5 of Wands talks about conflict, arguments, disagreements. Okay? So my advice is to not let them get the reaction that they want out of you. And with the 4 of Wands, this could possibly be something that could take place in your home. Okay? But then we have the High Priestess. So you can know what I'm talking about, but with the High Priestess, this is just you being skilled and talented and having a higher knowledge and wisdom than most people take you for. And with this High Priestess energy, it's like you don't have to do much. Your thoughts alone, you being aware of a certain situation, changes everything. Okay? And the Knight of Wands. And it usually, like, I feel like that's how you know, because people are reckless. Either reckless in how they communicate, reckless in their actions, and you're like, okay, I see you. Noted. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you, Melissa, okay? Thank you for your super chat. Okay. Jacqueline, you do know what I'm talking about, okay. Okay. How will work go for you in the next few weeks? You're wanting a better position with higher pay. Well, it's done. It's already done. It's yours. Okay? Okay, Jacqueline, because I don't know how you do it. I really want you to get a better job. Seriously. For Jacqueline, what does she need to know for the next few weeks regarding work, better position, higher pay? What does she needs to know. I'm hearing like it still ain't enough. Like they could offer you a better position, higher pay. The energy isn't going to change. It may make it worth it. So let's see. King of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like you may get a higher pay here. But I don't like the King of Wands. This could be the person that's giving you the higher pay or whatever. It's like whatever they're offering you, there's supposed to be some sort of increase. It's not much. Like, because this person's very, I don't know, I don't like this person's energy. That's kind of what I'm getting. And then the Page of Cups. So yeah, you do get some sort of higher pay here, but like I said, it's not much. But I feel like this is someone who knows that you'll accept it because you're grateful. Okay, but I would not settle, because that's what this person is already feeling like. Like you're gonna settle for whatever. And I don't like it. And so it's up to you. It's gonna ultimately be your choice on if you want to accept this. Okay? And you may feel with the Two of Swords like you don't know if you want to or not. Because like I said, it's not much. But with the Queen of Pentacles, whether you get the higher pay, whether you stay at this job or not, finances will not be an issue. It will become available when needed. All right. That's what I get for you, Jacqueline. Shania, I see you posted your other question. And then Philia. All right, let's do Philia's question first. Will Eric take action towards Philia? Okay. For Philia, will Eric take action towards Philia? Eric, take action towards Philia. Ten of Swords. I don't like it. Because that's betrayal. So whatever actions this person is taking towards you ain't good. Okay? Yeah. Knight of Wands. They know better. This is, I don't know, was this some sort of repetitive cycle here? Because I feel like they did this before to someone, where they've hurt them, they've betrayed them, stabbed them in the back. But the Ten of Swords is ultimate betrayal. And it's not like this person isn't knowing what they're doing, even though they come off as impulsive and reckless with the Knight of Wands energy. Okay, so yeah, they're going to take some sort of action, but whatever it is ain't good. Okay? So be aware of this guy. Okay? That's for Philia. All right, Shania, and then Noor and Sun, you both can post if you're still here. Noor and Sun. Spirit and angel messages about G and Shania. All right, and thank you for tuning in, Philia. All right, let's see. What does Shania need to know? What is the messages for Shania? Spirit and angel messages regarding G and Shania. For Shania. Not Three of Swords. I don't know exactly what this is. Thank you, Jacqueline, for your gift. We'll be up next. And we'll clarify more. Who has anger issues? Does he, someone around you, or someone around him? Someone's got anger issues and likely does something and it upsets the other person. Okay, is what I'm getting. Yeah, I think someone says something that hurts someone's feelings here. And then they apologize and try to make it right. Okay? I don't know if it was intentional or not, but being that the King of Swords, that's like someone who usually thinks about what they say and they mean what they say. So I feel like it is intentional. So that's what I'm getting, Shania. Nor or Sun, and then Jacqueline, you can post as well. Thank you, Shania. I don't think Nor or Sun is here. Some people just don't have patience. That's okay. Because people are going to learn on my channel you do need patience. Don't tolerate that. Because I'm getting like, even if you don't cry, like, or you feel like, or he even feels like it's unintentional, or if it is intentional, he knows that it doesn't make you feel good. All right. Jacqueline. It's not okay. Not to me. Not to me. Because I got a no toleration policy when it comes to that. Like, I don't care if you're having the worst day in hell, but when you approach me and come towards me, get some act right. Okay? Because I'm not the one. I'll hurt your feelings too. Or make you feel some type of way too. I'm not just going to take it. So, if it's okay with you, fine. But it's still not okay with me. Oh, people not having patience. That's not okay either. Because people don't have patience in life, then it's not really going to look good for them regarding a lot of situations. This is not a world where you always get instant gratification. So if people don't have patience at times, they're just going to end up being let down, really. Okay, Jacqueline. Does the higher up managers recognize or even appreciate your work? I don't think so. I don't got a good feeling about it. You know, they call themselves managers, but the energy I get from them is not, it's not giving manager. It just isn't. So, or maybe they just don't do much. I don't know. But let's see. For Jacqueline. Ten of Cups. I feel like they do, or one of them. There's multiple of them that do appreciate your work. But that's only because you've made a difference when it comes to customers. Because I still feel like deep down they really don't care. I think it's fake. Temperance. Yeah, it is fake. Because with the Temperance, at any time there's a switch, they could easily replace you with this Temperance card. And it bring you in balance in whatever way. I don't know, I just keep getting this energy like they feel like one day that you're gonna quit, or with this Temperance energy, you're not gonna have the patience for working there anymore, or something that they feel like it may be a timeline outcome. And then we have the Nine of Cups. I still feel like it's fake. I feel like your managers, I just feel like they're delusional. Okay. They're delusional and fake. Okay. So I don't care how they come off, if they act like they care. Because I feel like that's what it is, acting and making you think that they do. All right, bottom of the deck is the Fool card. So I feel like you should move on, find something different, take a leap of faith somewhere else, explore your horizons, step out of your comfort zone type of energy, okay? And don't feel like you're gonna fall, because with the Fool, the universe will catch you, all right? Because this is disrespect. Like, if you don't appreciate me, if you really don't like me, you know, I guess they tried to do what managers do and come off as, or wanting to be viewed or seen a certain way. But I feel like you're very intuitive, Jacqueline, and you know how to pick up energy. Okay, so don't pay attention to all the compliments, all the good things. Check the energy, okay? That's for Jacqueline. So I don't think Nora or Sun is here, so XX, okay? That's right, Shania. Yeah, not even. Like, that's why I couldn't be there, because I don't like fake energy. I can't stand being somewhere for too long where there's fake energy, because after a while, like, my facade will come straight the hell off, and I cannot be fake anymore. So it's only a matter of time, and then I'll just probably end up getting myself fired. So yeah, it's either I get myself fired or I just quit. Usually to save myself the embarrassment, or other people the embarrassment, or whatever the situation, I usually quit. But yeah, Shania, you can post at any time. And anyone else that joins in, free is still open. What time is it? Almost 1 o'clock already. Oh my God, that's so crazy. So I'll keep the free reads open for another like 20 minutes. Why did R act weird around your aunt yesterday? You probably picked up weird energy. All right, for Shania, what did our act wear around Shania's aunt yesterday? For Shania, what does Shania need to know regarding our act wear? Knight of Cups. I think he feels like your aunt may try to come in between the connection and try to change the way he feels for you or you feel for him with the Knight of Cups. Oh, the Green Canyon. Queen of Swords. Could be the aunt, because I'm getting this sword energy again, this communication. He may feel like your aunt wants to have a disagreement with him, or there's something that, like, it's mentally going on right now with the swords. Nobody's saying anything, but he could maybe feel like whatever it is that your aunt has to say to him would cause some sort of disagreement. He can maybe feel that. And he also may feel like there would be no need to try to win in a conversation or argument with her, because he may feel like she's someone that is just not going to listen to what he's got to say. Okay. And like 3 of Pentacles, I feel like for the most part, he's trying to focus on how he can show up better for you. And though he likes that you want him to be around your family and meet them, like, there's a part of him that's not picking up the best vibes from some of them. Okay? So, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like that's the plan, is him working, gaining more stability, getting his finances together, maybe getting a new job or some sort of opportunity, and straight up move you away or do something extravagant or big with this Ace of Pentacles. It's physical, whatever it is, to get away from this energy. Because I really do feel like he knows or feels like his family wants to cause issues. And I really do believe that he's right. Okay? And so he's just trying to avoid it. But the thing about it is, if it's meant to happen, then it's just gonna happen, regardless. So, you said she don't listen to anyone, yeah. And you said it's not the best vibes, yeah. Yeah. And he trusts you, he believes you in what you tell him. Jacqueline. Right. And you don't need to be around that energy, Jacqueline. No. So free list is still open if you guys are tuning in. Just tuning in. Make sure you like the video if you have not yet already. Let's see, what is a collective card I need to know right now? Thank you, Shania, for the gift. Okay. What is it that I need to know right now? Go ahead and post your question, Shania. What is it that I need to know right now? What is it that I need to know? Okay, post your questions. What is it that I need to know right now? In this moment, for today only. In this moment, for today only. Very specific. In this moment, for today only. Oh Lord. No. What is this? What really is this? Five of Wands. I don't know what this is because I stay to myself. I don't try to cause conflict with anyone. But apparently someone wants conflict with me. Could be drama or gossip. That's usually what it is that leads to this energy. Yeah, free list is still open. So they're waiting. Why wait? Why wait to approach me with the bullshit? Why don't you just approach me? Because you're going to get burned, the sun. That's why. Because I'm going to enlighten them on what's really going on. And they may not be ready for that. I may even expose them with the sun. So, and I mean, it's up to them. That's why they're taking their time about it. They don't know what to expect. Well, might be later on today. I wouldn't recommend it. They may change their mind with the Knight of Pentacles and wait. Either way, I'm ready. I am so ready. You're right, it really could be. You think that's what it is, someone trying to step your boundaries? Well, that would never happen. All right, so yeah, Shania, we are on you unless someone else tunes in. We're only a couple of likes away. We're not that far away from 25 likes. Okay. People act like they want the problems, they want to come towards me, and they want to do all this. And most of the time, they don't get the chance to. Because even though I say I'm ready, God does not let it happen. Because God is trying to make me a better person, not get me wrapped up in toxic energy and reactions and going back to my past habits or the past way I used to handle things. So God's like, you know what? You sit this one out. I got it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, hi, son. Welcome. So you actually did miss your reading. Okay, and I don't do any re-ads, so you are going to have to wait till I come back live again, which will be later on today. So just have on your bell notifications. But yes, I did call you earlier, okay? I appreciate you for tuning in. All right, what nice gesture. And Jacqueline, thank you for your gift. You'll be after Shania's first question. What nice gesture. Oh, I like that. I like that question. I really do. I don't think I've answered a question like this before. So let's just see. Nice gesture. You deserve a nice gesture. You deserve that every day. Okay, so Shania, let's see. Shania. What nice gesture is a man going to do for Shania? Any details, all the details Shania needs to know regarding this? Wow. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. You like expensive gifts? Done. Because Ten of Pentacles. You want that soft luxury life? Done. Like, this is nothing with the Ten of Pentacles. I can do it on the daily. You want flowers every day? Okay, got you. You want a handwritten note? Got you. Like, I love this energy. They can do it. If they literally can't do it themselves, they'll send somebody else to do it. Like, they'll go out of their way. I like it. I love it. Because apparently it's given like grown man, emperor type of energy, and they got it like that. Okay, you like expensive? Well, this is a man that can afford your expensive lifestyle. Oh, it's amazing. Three of Cups, you want to go out on a date to an expensive restaurant every single night? Got you. Okay, with the Three of Cups. You want to have fun, do something fun every day, and this person, this man even may be like, you go in, you just do that. I'll be here. Like, you don't want me to go with you? I am fine. We can have our days. Love it. Okay. Okay. I ain't got no time. All right. And then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. So you can always get it on your own. You have no problem with that. You don't have any problem with making yourself look good when it comes to doing things for yourself. But you don't got to with this man, because he's going to see your value and just want to do it. And not only that, strength. He's going to value you. He's going to see you as confident. He's going to tame the part of you that feels like maybe that you're asking for too much, because you're not. It's like a sense of calmness between you and this man. So I love it. Love it. All right. Text messages. Let me get them. And thanks for, why did I move my bell all the way over there? Thanks for your gift, Lisa. So the text messages is just like little cards that I made that have different text messages on them. That would be from your person. Okay. Those are text messages. If you would like that, you may request that. If you guys need gift or any type of donation, I am, and I will honor whatever cards you want me to use. All right, so did I miss anyone that may have came in and wanted a free reading that I have not called? I don't know. So between Shania, Lisa, and Jacqueline, you all can post, because maybe I've missed if someone commented, but you all would let me know. But I don't see anyone in here that I have not called yet that's just tuned in, like the video, and commented for your ad. But if I have missed anyone, just let me know. In the meantime, Shania, Lisa, or Jacqueline can post. You said you would like, well, it was retracted, so I don't know. Any one of you three can post, though. You would like them from your new partner? Okay, Lisa, let's do it. Okay. Yes, you can, Jacqueline. Okay, for Lisa, regarding her new partner. For Lisa, regarding her new partner. What does Lisa need to know? What's the text messages to Lisa from her new partner? Okay. Talk to you later. All right. So with this, it's kind of giving like, this is not someone who's going to ghost you. They'll either tell you that they're doing something, or they'll just be like, hey, I'll message you later, or talk to you later. They're not just going to leave you on red. Okay, so I like that. Okay, what else for Lisa? We have Facebook. We also have wow. So maybe your beauty, who you are, makes them like shocked. They can't believe that they've met someone like you. Or this could be you telling this person about what you've been through, and they can't believe it. But I just feel like it doesn't take much to shock or put this person in this energy. All right, and then we have right now. So this person may have a little bit of issues with patience, okay? Or they're very like responsive. All right, that's all I get for you, Lisa. All right, general reading for Jacqueline. General reading for Jacqueline. General reading for Jacqueline. What does Jacqueline need to know right now regarding her general reading? Five of Swords. I pretty much feel like you're aware of this already. But this is people talking behind your back. Maybe people playing mind games. Five of Swords is definitely someone that could be saying something about you. Okay? Or thinking negative things. You're welcome, Lisa. I don't, like, you could know, but with the Four of Cups, I don't think you care. It's like, what's new? And I think these people feel some type of way because it's not bothering you. So it's like, okay, what do we do? We need to come up with something different. What we're doing isn't working. Okay. But you're just like me with the Sun card. You do one of the two things. You expose them, whatever they got going on. If you get into the energy where you really do give a fuck and you really do like care about whatever they could be saying or whatever, then you do one of the two things and you expose them with the Sun card, or you tell them about themselves. So it's like, tell all their dirty secrets to the whole world, because that's what exposing is in some way. Or you just straight up tell them about themselves. Most of the time, they're not ready. Okay? Yeah, the Star. I feel like that's why they are in this energy towards you. Whoever these people are. because they know that you have a big mission and purpose here. You're shiny, you're bright, you're able to manifest, you get what you want most of the time. But they have no idea the darkness that you had to go through to get this shiny. That's what they're not seeing. That's what they don't see. Okay? Thank you, Shania. Thank you. Go ahead and let me know your question. What time is it? Okay, yeah, about 20 more minutes. And then I'm gonna go. All right. 5 more likes, and we could do the 2 free question giveaway. That's it, just 5 more. Okay. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit the bell notification to all. That way next time I come live, which will be later on today, and do free readings, you guys can tune in, okay? Because things are only going to get better going into next month. I tell you that right now. I may do a members live after this. I don't really get time to do anything else. So I might. No, I'm not going to. I think I'm gonna make some food and just chill and relax until I have to pick up my daughter because she wants to be picked up today. What gifts are growing for you spiritually? Ooh, I like it. And like rather retrograde, so I know there's some growth. I know it. I just know it. Okay. So for Shania, I definitely am going to do a members live before I come back and do a free reading live. So let's see. Regarding Shania's gifts growing. What gifts are growing specifically for Shania spiritually? 8 of Wands. I can't think of the chakra, what it's called, but there's a chakra like right above the crown chakra. And I can't think of what it is and really what it's associated with right now. I'm having like a brain loss. But that's the one. You can research it, okay? That's the one. But I also feel like when it comes to your communication, I feel like you usually do think before you say something, or know like when it comes to the things you say, there is no wrong in that. So it's like that increasing, you knowing what you say and meaning it, having truth to it. But it's also like, even if you do feel unsure at times, I feel like just more clarity regarding being able to decipher your own thoughts and the ones that you're getting from spirit. And that's amazing, because a lot of people struggle with that. But that's what happens when your intuition gets stronger. Okay. Let's see. No, it's the one above the crown chakra. I can't think of it. Ooh, it is so good. Your how do I word it? The way that you love, the way that you care, the way you come off to others, whether that's good or bad. I feel for the most part it's good, but that energy is going to be increased. And when I say increased, I mean like you don't have to do anything. It will radiate off of you. People will literally might just come up to you and be like, "You look good. You smell good. Can I buy that for you? Did you need help with that? Oh, let me open the door for you." Like these little things. And it's like coming from you being so loving. So it's like you may feel like you've been giving more than you're receiving, but start to notice the little things because they're going to grow into bigger. And then I get this energy of like any type of regret that you've had, the energy of I don't know if you really think negative about how you look or how other people may feel like you look or think about how you look or how you dress or whatever it is. I feel like you're just gonna start not to care because your awareness, which is got a lot to do with your psychic gifts at this time increasing. I really feel like it's all of them, but the main one that's coming through is the clairaudience, and that's hearing clearly. So it's like I was saying earlier, being able to decipher through more easily than usual. But through this enhancing, it's like it enhances your love energy, not only for yourself, but for the whole world. And it makes some sort of big impact. You do. It's major changes. Yeah, this is, you see that right there always reminds me of the brain. So definitely like something going on with your higher chakras, like from your crown, and the one up here is the one I'm getting. Like I know what the crown is about, I'm just not sure about the one that's like up here. um Nobody's gonna get anything past you. People won't try, is what I'm getting. So I don't think intimidating is the word, because that's like the word I was getting. But I don't think that's the right word, because I don't feel like people are intimidated. They're just slow to approach, I guess, because your energy is that intense. Okay. No, and I don't have my laptop down here. I would research it and look it up. But that is what I get for you, Shania. It looks so good. And I love the energy. All right, you guys. Oh, 111, make a wish. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just say thank you, thank you, thank you, while just thinking of all the things that I want to happen, and so it is. Okay. So about like 8 more minutes, you guys, and I'm gonna close the free. So if you're just tuning in, like the video, comment for your ad, hit the bell notification to all. We're literally like 5 more likes away from the giveaway. Can we get there in 8 minutes? That would be amazing. You said more money in giving. Yes. Yep, you guys. Usually it would be a full 2 hours, but I started kind of late this morning, so. And before I go and pick up my daughter, I'm gonna eat something and just chill. Shania, thank you. Well, let me know your question. If you want a specific deck or you want me to keep using witches, let me know. I'm gonna have a cranberry juice. Korean watermelon. Usually I drink the strawberry kind, which I still feel like is the best. But I like the watermelon too sometimes. What? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Like I thought things were going good. What? You love watermelon? Yeah, you probably, if you ever tried it, you may like that. Because I love watermelon too. And I actually got some because I mean, I still have some because that's basically what I ate for dinner last night was fruit. Did R cheat on you physically? Okay, let's see, Shania. For Shania, yes or no? For R, regarding Shania's question, cheat on Shania physically when they spent the week with Shania. 2 of Cups. Wait, do you mean like sexually? Or just like going on a date with another woman? That's still cheating, but yeah, he did. I don't know if they had sex or not. He definitely went on a date with someone else or was with another woman. This is the truth with the Ace of Swords. I feel like you may find out who the woman is or they're going to slip up. Because Seven of Swords, I feel like he's going to try to see this woman again. Seven of Pentacles. I don't think that anything sexually has happened yet. That's where the Seven of Swords comes in, because if he tries to see this woman again, it didn't, like I feel like it didn't happen the first time. It's the next time he's expecting that. If next time happens, but that's what I'm getting. Nothing sexually though, but still. Lord. All right, any last minute questions? About 3 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna go. You shouldn't have to like question him or where he's going or what he's doing when he's not with you. I don't that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't meet up with guys until like I'm not being impulsive about it anymore, until I feel like they're not going to do all those things. Like once we've had the conversation, we've made it clear, like this is not happening, and then it happens, then they know what to expect. Just be like, look, because this is how I am. I'm like, look, I have a no toleration policy, and I also have deal breakers. You cross that line, you break any of these deals. And then from there, you tell them what they can expect. And see if it starts to lessen and not happen anymore. Because if it still happens, that's telling you all you need to know. Like, the disrespect is real, apparently. All right. And let me know your other question. And thank you for your gift, Shania. And it's a shame that we have to be like, look, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. Because they're supposed to be the man, right? They're supposed to know how to be the man. Maybe they just, it has all of a sudden left their brain. Like, they could know how to be in every other area, but when it comes to their significant other, how does that work? I'm hearing, how does that work? You tell me, sir. All right, so free is officially closed. Thank you, Jacqueline. Well, make sure you have on your notifications. I will be back live later on tonight. It all depends, because after I pick my daughter up, do a members live, do all the things, I may come live sooner than later tonight. So just having you guys notifications. And I'm just waiting for Shania to post her question, and then I'm gonna be out. But thank you, Jacqueline. I love your support. Love that you tuned in. Definitely gotta eat something before I pick my daughter up. Because I'm hungry. Spirit and angel messages about our being faithful to you. Well then, let's just see what comes up for Shania. What does Shania need to know regarding the spirit and angel messages about our being faithful to Shania? What is it that Shania needs to know? Spirit and angel messages regarding our being faithful. Nope, there's spirit, the Hierophant, that's God. That you're protected. If he doesn't want to do right, then God's like, okay, well, I'll try to talk to him. Be wise, give him some wisdom. So this is what's currently happening. Trying to talk some sense into our I'm sorry, but it's like he doesn't know how to be fully committed to one woman. I think marriage, because the Hierophant is about marriage. There's some limiting beliefs or fears there, whether he says it or not. Okay. I'm hearing how. Like how. Nobody can really tell you how to be more committed towards someone. You know how to do it or you don't. Okay? Four of Pentacles. So he keeps things to himself. He's holding grudges from past relationships where he thought it was going to be long term. But I feel like it ended because they didn't align. They didn't even have the same beliefs. So now he's with you. You guys are aligned. God is okay with this connection. And Four of Pentacles. He's blocking it off. Yeah, so 10 of Wands. He isn't ready. He chooses the hard route. He's done this his whole life. I understand. I was the same way. Like, there was no easy way of doing nothing. You can't tell me that there was a way that I could do something that didn't come from me. That could have been easier, could have made the situation greater. But he's someone that likes to do things his own way, and it usually brings burden. Or it's just too much for him to handle. And that's when he realizes, like, hey, I guess I should let these burdens, obligations, responsibilities, whatever, I guess I should let it go. But by then, it's too late, and the opportunity's gone. And so then it becomes in his head, which that's how I feel like he is right now. Because he's not going to communicate these things. He doesn't. It would help. It would definitely help. He doesn't even want to talk to God about it. God's like, I'm trying to speak to you, but you don't want to speak to me, so okay. And he's definitely not going to speak to you about it. Eight of Swords. It's all mentally. And since it's all mentally, his actions outwardly is showing him what he don't want, but what he's intentionally manifesting is what's going on. Whew, I swear. I hope that made sense. Welcome in, Manuel. What time is it? I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. Y'all joined in too late. I'm already way past time, okay? Just turn on your lights. Turn on your lights, okay, yeah. Turn on your bell notification, okay? Hi, welcome, Egyptian Famous. I'll be back later on, okay? And I'll answer some more questions. I'll be doing the members live before I come back later doing the free public live, so you can join in then. But I literally gotta go. All right, you guys, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Yes. All right, bye.